Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Andre Ayew's Swansea City last night made it into the final playoff place as they beat Reading 4-1 in a game that secured their chance of making it into the Premier League. They finished the season 6th on the table, and Andre Ayew was excited by that prospect. Swansea will play in the playoff place. I'll be revealing to you who they are going to play as I look at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. MOHAMMED Salisu has made it into the under-21 La Liga team of the season. He plies his trade with Real Valladolid, and he has had an amazing season, making him into one of the most sought-after defenders in La Liga. I'll also be talking to you about Ayew and his 3 goals that have been nominated for the best goal of the season for Crystal Palace. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So the championship is over. Andre Ayew and Swansea City made it into the final playoff places. Final playoff places are going to be played in 2 semi-final rounds before a final is played at Wembley. Before the games, Andre Ayew and his team were focused on making it into that position, and they did just that with a win over Reading, 4-1 win over Reading. Andre Ayew provided an assist on the day, and it was amazing to see how they celebrated. He was ecstatic and hopes now that they can make it into the final spot that is left into the Premier League. Today, I'll be talking about performances of Ghanaian players abroad in Italy and in the final round of games in the English Championship. The penultimate games for the English Premier League too, I'll be looking at that as well, and how the Ghanaians fared on that front. In England, on Monday night, Brighton took on Newcastle United. Now, Tariq Lamptey, who plays for Brighton and Hove Albion, a Ghanaian eligible to play for Ghana, a youngster, he played 86 minutes of this 0-0 draw. Christian Atsu was an unused substitute. Not a great season in terms of playing time for Christian Atsu. Following the AFCON 2019 injury that he suffered, it has cost him a place in the Newcastle United side throughout the whole season, and it hasn't been great for him. He hasn't had ample playing time, and owing to that, even in the most recent friendly before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, he was not called up. Wolves took on Crystal Palace. Jordan Ayew plays for Crystal Palace. Wolves beat Crystal Palace 2-0. Jordan Ayew played a full 90 minutes. Jeffrey Schlupp, after he returned last week from injury, played 72 minutes before he was replaced. Crystal Palace and Wolves are safe, by the way, but Crystal Palace were looking to finish in their highest ever position in the Premier League. Reading took on Swansea City last night, and it was a 4-1 victory for Swansea City. They needed 5+ goals and to make it into the final playoff place. They got 4 goals, and other results elsewhere going in for them, they were able to overcome Reading and make it into the final playoff place. Andy Adam was not in the squad for Reading. Andre Ayew played 90 minutes of this encounter. He provided an assist to Liam Cullen. In the 84th minute, Rain Routledge got a brace for them. He was ecstatic by it and tweeted, "Never stop believing," to the fans of Swansea City after booking that playoff place. On a dramatic final night, Swansea beat Reading 4-1, coupled with Nottingham Forest 4-1 defeat to Stoke, sealed the final playoff spots for the Swans by virtue of a superior goal difference. Ayew, who leads the club's top goal scorer charts this season with 17 goals across competitions, has charged Swansea fans to keep hope alive as the team heads into the final playoff semi-final. What a feeling, Jack Carmi. It's for you. It's never over when there is hope. Keep believing and never give up. Thank you, Wayne Routledge, for the goals. Now time to get ready for the playoffs. 30-year-old posted on his official Twitter handle. Excited. Swansea will face Brentford in the EFL playoff semi-final. Fulham versus Cardiff. Who will make it into the final spot left for the Premier League this next season? Who will make it? Brentford, Cardiff, Swansea, and Fulham. Who will make it back into the Premier League? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on down there. We're going to go on Fulham in a 1-1 draw. Dennis Odoi played 82 minutes of this encounter, and that is how it ended in England on the final day in the championship with Ghanaian players. In Italy, I move to next, and Inter Milan dropped 2 points as they drew 0-0 with Fiorentina. Title, I have to say, is beyond them now. Kojo Asamoah was not in the squad. Alfred Duncan played 58 minutes of this encounter. Kojo Asamoah really has to find another club if he wants to get playing time. It's quite clear that he will not be in the plans of Antonio Conte as much as he would want next season, and in his own interest, I think it will be best if he finds another club to pursue his ambitions of playing regular football. He was not in the squad once again, both teams are drawing blanks. Torino took on Hellas Verona. Emmanuel Ajimambedu was an unused substitute for Hellas Verona. Claude Japon was out with an injury. The game ended 1-1, both teams sharing the spot. So that's the performances of Ghanaian players across Europe. Most of the leagues are wrapping up. We will be doing Champions League football next month, that's in August, and FA Cup final, the first game in August, 1st of August, Chelsea versus Arsenal as well. The season is wrapping up and we'll come back hopefully with fans in the stands. But will Andre Ayew and Swansea City make it to the playoff place? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I move on to my next story. It has to do with Jordan Ayew. Now, Jordan Ayew's 3 goals, Crystal Palace, have been nominated for the goal of the season. Now, the Ghana international would be hoping to cap an impressive season with the Eagles by winning the best goal prize ahead of his teammate Jeffrey Schlupp. 3 of Jordan's strikes have made the shortlist for the Crystal Palace Goal of the Season award. Now, the Ghana international is the Eagles' top scorer in the Premier League this season, scoring 9 goals in 30 top flight appearances. Not the best of returns, but he is the best nonetheless in the team. They might need to sign an extra player, but the Ghana international last scored in Palace's 2-0 victory at Bournemouth, where he attained an enviable milestone, become the highest goal-scoring Ghanaian in the Premier League. Although he has gone on surprising run of 7 games without scoring, 3 of his efforts have been selected to compete for the club's enviable individual diadem alongside compatriots Jeffrey Schlupp, as well as Andros Townsend, Patrick Van Aanholt, Wilfred Zaha, and Luka Milivojevic. According to the statement by the club website, his efforts in the 1-0 defeat of Aston Villa on August 31st tops the list, connecting with a pass from countryman Schlupp on the left. Ayew ghosted past 2 Aston Villa players before drifting the ball into the right-hand side of the post beyond the reach of goalkeeper Tom Heaton. Also nominated for the accolade was his sublime winning strike against West Ham United, where he pirouetted in between a crowd of players in the penalty box and dinked the ball over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Lastly, his strike against Watford on March 7th, 2020, before the whole pandemic brought the whole to football, was also nominated for that selection. The Black Stars blasted home from 20 yards with his right foot after a magnificent hold-out play from teammate Ben Teke. Ayew has one last chance to reach his first double figures tally in Europe as Crystal Palace welcome Tottenham Hotspur to Selhurst Park on Sunday. Aside from that, Hodgson's side would attempt to end their run of 7 successive defeats. Jordan Ayew, 3 goals that have been nominated for the goal of the season. There I've been talking to you about. Do you think he can win it? Amazing goals scored by the Ghanaian. I hope he wins it. 3 of his goals have been included. Jeffrey Schlupp has his goal in there. Zaha, Milivojevic and co also in there as well. To my final story, it has about MOHAMMED Salisu, the player who has been rumored that he will be joining Southampton next season. He has had an amazing season with Real Valladolid and has made the under-21 team of the season. Now, the Ghana defender has been named in Marseille's La Liga under-21 best 11 for the 2019-2020 season. The 20-year-old earned his place following his outstanding performances for Real Valladolid during the period under review. He was listed alongside Sevilla's Jules Kounde, Getafe's Marc Cucurella, in defense with Real Betis shortstopper Danny Martin in goal. The team also included Fede Valverde, Vinicius Jr. of Real Madrid, both of Real Madrid, and Martin Odegaard and Tufisa Kubo, who spent the season on loan at Real Sociedad and Real Mallorca respectively. Barca's high-rated teen star Ansu Fati, Valencia's winger Ferran Torres, and striker Alexander Isak of Real Sociedad completed the team, which was based on performances across the 2019-2020 season. So that has been it for today. Mohamed Salisu, there in the under-21 La Liga team of the season 2019-2020. He looks an exciting prospect. Can't wait to see him feature for the Ghana Black Stars, and it will be quite interesting. The future of Ghana football seems to be very, very bright. Last week I told you about the players, the youngsters who will be assembling for Ghana sometime in the future, and it looks pretty pristine in my opinion. Pristine set of players joining the Black Stars. Another era of domination from the Black Stars, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I think Mohamed Salisu will be among those players. Let me know your thoughts on everything I've spoken about here. Mohamed Salisu in under 21 team of the season for La Liga. Jordan Ayew's 3 goals nominated for goal of the season for Crystal Palace. And Swansea City's Andre, are you excited by the playoff places team and the performances of Ghanaian players abroad? Who was your top performer in and amongst them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.